Hey guys, welcome back to Diesel TV for the Black Monster Cup. We're underway with our second semifinal of the night slash morning, depending where you are located. For me, it's actually very early in the morning, but right now we're going to see a major fight break out between AoE and vVv. We actually see the Dark Blade's going to land on a crack on the backside. They're going to go in for it, but LeBlanc backing away immediately. Actually, First Blood in the end going over to AoE right there. First Blood secured for physics, and it looks like vVv are regretting that decision as they did unfortunately get First Blooded right there. Had a major burp coming to me in the middle of that actual fight right there, so they got it didn't last much longer. But let's go ahead and introduce both teams for you, since you guys might not be too familiar with them. Over the side of AoE, we have I'm Chump John, Crack God, Quantum Physics, Evan RL, and Elements. I'm actually curious if you guys can let me know in chat if that the Elements that was from Curse or not. And over on the side of vVv, we have Chris, Get Snuggled, Peckin' Wolf, Tails, and Gaunty. Gaunty, I might be actually saying that wrong, and I apologize if I am saying that wrong, but either way, both teams are already getting a little bit of action going on. Let's actually take a look at the summoners that were used. Flash out of Crack, Ignite out of Elements on the side of AoE, and over on the other side we have Flash Ignite used out of Chris and a Global Flash used out of the bottom lane. So it can be really tricky to see how this game goes from here. It is the Elements. All right, so this is going to be really interesting to see how this one happens. Thank you for that information, guys, on Twitch chat. I appreciate it. Look at his summoner spells. Obviously, Curse icon. What? Necro, if you're going to make a joke, at least make it obvious. And I believe Chris, yeah, was a top laner for Velocity. Yeah, I'm going to dodge that Dark Binding coming in. And already a big lead coming in on the side. Actually, wow, we're going to see another Nami bubble land. And Crack going in for a very early fight there. Not going for his blue. Gay get at level 2, and you never see that anymore. His Elements lands a perfect bubble. Crack going to chase down Gaunty. And he's going to be able to catch up to him and backs away. And I guess that's just a reaction to knowing that the bottom lane didn't have any summoners get away. So Snuggled's going to go for blue buff right away. And he is spawned out by that ward, I believe. So he's going to be in trouble here. We're going to have Crack get there as quick as he possibly can. Maybe Quantum Physics will go back and defend against it. Instead, Quantum Physics just going to actually fight it out and duke it out in the middle. We're actually going to see Chump John coming down from the top side. He's looking to stop this bullet from being stolen away. He does have Smite. He will secure it here, but will he escape with his life? Chump going to come in. He's level 2. Going to get the slice of ice. He doesn't have the stun, I believe. Looks like, actually, no, he does have the stun. He's used it right there. Snuggled still being chased down. Ziggs actually not able to catch up to him, and they will back away, and Snuggled will escape with that blue buff, or will he? Oh, that was too close for comfort right there. But he will escape. He will survive. He is a fighter and will get away. And now Crack going for a red buff steal. Not the smartest of plays, but he will have Ziggs. Why, Director? Camera! Damn you! I swear I could start talking about something and it will instantly switch away from what I'm looking at. Alright, going back to for now just to trust it. Anyway, so he went for a rid still. Unfortunately, not really able to get there. It was thwarted. So he will unfortunately only be on 1 buff, but he did secure another kill for this bottom lane. So it should work out in the end for them. We'll have the bottom lane start to snowball that if they can keep that one up here. Moment's just going to harass down with Nami. Actually, I love Nami's support here, but look at the damage you target to with Dark Binding. That is very dangerous. And he's actually getting chunked very low here. He's going to go for the engage. And Tails, unfortunately, not able to flash after him. Elements will survive. Evan looking to turn that one around. We'll get some good poke onto him, and we'll force him back in the end. So, there's no... Oops. Okay, I wasn't trying to be mean. It was just funny because there's no R in Crack God. Yeah, so I'm just seeing what I want to see, apparently. Cat God. It doesn't roll off the tongue as easily as Crack God, but Cat God. Oh, man, that name. As Lee Sin. Fortunately, I said his name wrong. Sorry about that, guys. And sorry to him if he is listening or someone from his team is listening. And now you're seeing him go for a little bit of invade. Does steal away the white camp. Let's have that machete still. 800 gold to spend here. Not much to really buy anything just yet, unfortunately. I still say it looks like Crack. So Bob's Element's getting hit again. Actually gets a nice bubble off, though. That's just weird to see a Nami and a Morgana. Is that Nami, you know... See, Morgana picked really early, having a Nami try to use the bubble against the Black Shield. is like almost impossible, but I don't know. I have a question for you guys in chat while we wait for this game to kick up a notch or one or two. So I watched Frozen last night, and I thought the movie was supposed to be about the chick with the powers. And I'm sorry if there's any spoilers here, but it's actually about her sister. I did not know that. But last night I learned. I was actually surprised. I was like, wait, why are we focusing on her sister this time? Alright, so. I believe Miracle Moose that it does, because the damage off E is based off the ability power of the Nami, not the Caitlyn. So it should technically work. Alright, so back into the game here. 6.5 minutes in. So we do have almost 1,000 gold lead in favor of AoE. It's going to continue to harass down as much as he possibly can. And Evan currently winning by about 10 CS here once this wave does get cleared up. In the jungle, you're seeing Crack... God damn it. Cat God. Go with 2 words. I'm going to have to sing Crack God the entire day. It's early. It's like 3 in the morning here, guys. Just to remind you at home, if you're not really sure about why there's an American living in Germany casting... Yeah. Anyways. So confusing. Okay, so I can't focus on this. It's just too late for me. It's 3 in the morning. Like, this is usually the time I'm watching like a show, or I'm dying in Path of Exile, or I'm raging at the test in CS for him missing a kill or 2 or something like that. But now Vi gonna be going for gank on the mid side. And unfortunately, won't be able to make anything happen off that. .420 casted. Oh. I miss North American viewers. I miss America. I miss Chipotle. I miss food. Alright, so I really should concentrate. I need to concentrate. So I'm gonna... You know what? I'm gonna focus. I'm gonna put my pants back on, and I'm gonna focus. Alright, so... Pekin, unfortunately, not able to really get any early action so far. He's currently level 7. I'm looking to spot someone out there. Honestly, it was Kakan who went back to his own side of the jungle. And we do have Evan still being aggressive on the bottom side, currently 71 to 51, so he's built up a 20 CS lead, and he has forced Tails back, so he's going to miss out on basically a full wave here that will be shoved up into his own turret. And that turret actually might just go down the end. And right now, Vi off to the side, Morgana off to the side. And unfortunately for them, they do back. Oh no. Oh no. They're spotted. Vi is level 6. Vi has ultimate and flash. Gonti not level 6 though. It looks like they will continue to run over towards the middle lane, looking for potentially pushing that one down. They're going to get flanked in from the backside, but there will be a word to spot them out. They will be okay. And they will just go back to shoving on this middle and putting pressure there, as well as Lucian following in as well, which means he's going to miss out on a large chunk of farm down towards that bottom side. How can I be in Germany and miss food? Wow. Clearly no one... Clearly you've never had Chipotle. I did actually sleep till 5 p.m. today, by the way, guys, so I should technically have enough energy for this. But right now, it's pretty tough. I ate a pizza, then I had to run to the train because I realized daylight savings is actually in effect in the US, so that means the pizza was running in my stomach and it just didn't really enjoy it, and I almost threw up on the way here in the train, and now I'm sitting here drinking a Sprite trying to get my stomach calm down, as well as listening to some Mulan and Lion King. Alright, so a BSR picked up for Jace on the top side, looking to deal with Connected and actually doing it quite well. Look at the harass he's been able to pull out onto Chump John, and he's doing a fantastic job. He's behind CS at the moment. Things might get a little bit tougher when he does finish that Sunfire Cape. Doing a great job so far here. Wouldn't be surprised to see a Bloodthirster as a first buy. Shut your face, Necro. I know it doesn't. I know Sprite does not beat Mountain Dew. Chump just gonna be kicked away. Oh, hammered away. Vi, though, looking for a gank on the bottom side. Oh, and Elements will smartly back away from that one. It won't stick around for too long, and he will avoid that gank. So, relatively kind of slow game considering how it started off. But we're only 11 minutes in, and chat is keeping me quite entertained right now. Actually, now I think about it, even though most things I can't. Damn it! Oh, I forgot how to. How do I close chat? How do I close chat? I don't remember how to close chat. Nope. I don't remember how to close chat. I need to close chat before you message me something really bad. Oh man, sometime to close chat. I forgot. Oh wait, right here. Okay, I just. Whew, that could have been really bad in actually a couple seconds because I guarantee it would have messaged me something really bad on top of that. But anyways, fortunately we're not gonna see what they're buying. We're gonna have to miss out on that one. And Cat God gonna go back to Farming Racer, currently level 7. And Chris gonna apply pressure onto his top turret. Send him 1100 gold. 7 for Cape, now done for Chump John, but he might lose out on his turret here. He actually should be able to return in time. And Peckett looking for the fight middle. Fortunately, he will not get it here, but now LeBlanc going back in. Gonna be able to secure him down. Gonna do it a second time. Get some really good damage on him. This is what Peckett's actually leveling. He's maxing his W, so he's going for the AoE clear first. Still doing quite a bit of damage with the rest of his abilities. Now Tails. Oh, Evan. Dead. Getting a little bit too good. Oh, what a flash code of Elements, though. Trying to juke them out here. Nice tidal wave comes in. But Spell immune to Vi, who gets the ultimate off. And now he's going to get locked down here, as well as a block coming in. Will be definitely another kill. That will be the second one of the game for vVv here. Elements. Oh, he's trying to survive. He's doing it. And he does die to Peckett in the end. As well as Taylor just going back to bottom lane, continue farming, but in the meantime, he did stall long enough for them to get the middle turret here. So fantastic job to stay alive as long as possible, but now Dragon has been pinged out, and it looks like we're going to see the side of vVv go ahead and take it. Now, Cac does get a nice kick off on a Chris, though, but Chris looking to chase him down here. Actually, nice flash comes out of Renekton, does stun up. Zig's ultimate gonna come in. Gonna hit nothing, unfortunately. Now Peckett gonna get the snare on a Chump. Unfortunately, it doesn't actually get the second proc, though. Chump stay on top of Chris! What a Q coming out of him. Picks up the kill onto Lee Sin. He must have been blind because he completely just got destroyed there. Morgana looking for Dark Binding. Gonna actually miss, unfortunately. Chump just a little bit too fast. And then, yeah, it's just gonna be one kill. Cat gonna be the man to go down. And now it's 3-2 in favor of the side of vVv, but they're currently still down about 600 gold. What? I'm not allowed to make bad puns when I'm all alone in the entire office. And Chris going head-to-head against Chump. We'll have actually cooldown boots picked up here. He's not going in for that last whisper, but Elements, he's looking to chase Peckett out. Ignite does come down. That should be it. That should be enough. And it will. Elements will pick up the kill. 1v1 against LeBlanc. Peckett, not really sure what that was, but he got taken down. And that is unfortunate. Even Elements celebrating with a little bit of a dance there. And now Evan, direct the camera on for now. Gonna keep shoving this bottom lane. Currently CS lead for him in the bottom. Currently CS lead for them in the middle and the top lane. So currently AoE just overall controlling the pace of the game, as we're all now tied up 3-3 in kills and 1,000 gold lead back in favor of the side of AoE. Yeah, Critical, I am the only one in the office right now because it's 3 a.m. in Germany. Yep. And I thought I heard a dog growling earlier, so I got really scared. But it turns out I was just hearing things. Alright, so Chump getting chased down with that red buff. Should be fine though. Should be able to slice and dice his way to safety. And Chris, fortunately, not able to really chase him down. Looking for that Bloodthirster though. And now we see pressure on this middle turret. And we see Vi looking to come from the side. Won't have ultimate up though. Aren't you able to do anything now? Chump gonna get jumped on. Ignite will be enough. No, it won't. The red buff wasn't enough either. He survives with a little bit of help. That Chris looking to chase him down here. And that is unfortunate for him. He thought he had it. Yeah, unfortunately, he backed away just a little too soon. One more attack would have been it. Not Rye going in, but that... Sorry, no, that's a block going in, but that turret already very alive. That's going to go down as well. And they're looking to maybe continue that pressure on because they see Tails on the bottom side. Looks like they're going to back away, try to control him as they do. Lose out on that bottom turret, potentially that top one, but now Chris potentially coming from the back. We'll actually just take out the pink ward instead. And we will be 3-1 turrets currently in favor of the side of AoE. And that quickly can change. That top turret's already very low on life. And only Caitlyn and Lee Sin are here to defend against this this squad coming at them here. And luckily for them, Lee Sin wasn't there to help push it down. Tails does have that Bloodthirster now done. And unfortunately, Evan doesn't have his. Top turret now going down finally to Chris. We'll take it 3-2 here. So the gold lead finally in favor of them, actually. With the help of that dragon that they had picked up. Even though they're still behind CS, currently at least middle. And Evan has fallen behind, though, in that bottom lane to Tails, who was able to continue to push that bottom side while he was used to actually push out middle. Element's kind of maybe walking past that ward a little bit, but I'll spot it out. Won't spot the pink, though. It doesn't look like anyone's even going to check the bush on that either, so... Unfortunate. I'm actually wondering why most teams don't really do that here, and right now, with Evan spun towards the top side, maybe that push will come down the middle. Instead, they're just going to back away. And they're going to head back to base to buy up 1,500 gold to spend for Tails at the moment. Athene's and Holy Grail done for Peck and Wolf. And now we see a quick push come on the top side. Elements, Evan, and Chump all going for that top turret. That will fall. Chris not able to defend against that one. Some really good poke coming in. And actually, what's kind of funny is I really like that Jace top lane now that I think about it. For the fact that his poke, if he can hit like a couple of shots, the bump could go in and instantly kill anyone that, you know, got chipped down. That is actually a really cool combo. I really like that. Alright, see a monkey. I'm not going to say the second part of her name because it's a little bit weird to say, especially on stream. But Sweeping Lens has picked up one for each team, currently on the supports. Spelfie's Edge still picked up, currently for Ganti. Has that been turned into Frost Queen's Claim? And Elements is currently sitting on the Frost Fang, so... Curious to see if he's going to actually upgrade that one, or switch into... Or actually switch over into a Talisman of Ascension. I wouldn't be surprised if he actually keeps it, just to make it easier for him to land bubbles. Because if you can't hit those with Nami, you're not useless, but it's a really important factor for that. Looks like they're going to continue to shove down on this side. You can see Bahai shoving out that bottom and then instantly realizes, crap, I need to get back to my team. I need to get back to defend on this turret because it's being pressured here. And Evan still grouped up with his team. And they will instantly fall back. This will allow the rest of AoE to get some great control over the buffs and over the entire jungle. I mean, the red buff currently is available. As you can see there, that minimap gets really bright though. And now we're looking for potentially that Dark Bind. All it really takes, one Dark Binding, mixed in with the rest of the team, just going for the engage, and no matter who you are right now, you will die. And you can see that AoE are kind of respecting that, and are just sitting back, not really looking for a fight. Alright, so Dragon gonna start up here. Vi go in the backside towards Elements. Immediately flashes away though. Dark Bite does land like Kakao as he does go in with Morgana with the ultimate, but he just does not survive the damage that Chump is able to do. Now Peckett forced to run. He will escape that one here as Ziggs does not have ultimate, and Dragon will be locked down and secured here. I would imagine here in just a second. Cat getting very low. Needs to be careful with Chris, actually not able to harass down as much as you'd like to. And that will be Dragon secured here for AoE after honestly a little bit of a lull in the game, but it's finally picked up. Chris even going for a little bit of harass onto that middle turret. He will just back away instead. And he actually does have a red pot on him. Funny enough, looking for control of the game now. Let's see how to control this pace here, and we'll continue to shove onto that top side. Let's actually see if we get any damage onto the turret. Renekton will be there. Chris shouldn't really be too worried about it. He's actually getting some really good damage on that turret. Trump needs to clear out that wave as quick as possible. And looks like he will be able to do that with the help of that Sunfire Cape. Chris just going to walk away and secure himself a lot of extra gold to spend. Currently sitting at 600 right now, but let's actually look to his opponent. He's only 200 gold down. Funny enough, because of what they've been able to trade back and forth here. That's being 2 turrets behind. And all tied up on dragons. Is it Alliance tabs? No, guys, that's It's not tabs. Alright, so a giant lead built up for Physics in middle. And 172 to 135 CS. Second going straight into a Void side that looks like next, which most of the Blancs, that's typically not the order that I see them building. Usually it's a DFG is the first item for that burst potential. Then again, you don't really, I guess, need that item if you think about it. Considering you'll have Jace poking away and making them low before you even go in. But we'll see. And you can see Gonti and Get Snuggle just waiting for the moment to shine here. That ward will be taken down. And you can see that with those pings coming in, they know where that pink ward is, and they're going to secure that for themselves. Take away that vision. I was actually expecting AoE to leave that ward up right there, so they wouldn't let the other team know that there was a pink there. So then they would have that advantage. But Morgana gonna land the Dark Binding on the Chump, but he soaks up all the damage. He's fine on health. Gets the Crucible used on him to give him a little bit of extra health. Ace now gonna come in. Of course, Lucian back looking for an engage. As Chris is going to get knocked up by Nami, but we're not going to see anything else happen. He does actually get the nice bubble on tails, but not able to secure anything off the back of that. And now Vi in the backside looking for the engage. Actually, we'll just use it to escape. Still has the ultimate up, though. And Renekton chasing down LeBlanc here. Won't be juked out by that one, but LeBlanc will just juke him instead. He actually flashes the char! Whatever that was, he flashed the damn chain and will pick up the kill. Ziggs ultimate going to come in as well. Look for the kill on the tails. And he will flash out of that Q, gonna land from Lee Sin. Cat does get knocked away immediately though, and will flash back in, get the kick. Morgana goes down, and another bubble landing on Jace's time. Chris forced to flash out of it though. And a fantastic bit of kills and teamwork coming in on the side of AoE. And they're looking to potentially take down their first inhibitor turret of the game at 23 minutes. How is my hair doing? My hair is fabulous. You will see it in just a few minutes when this game does end, if you are still around to watch the stream. Fantastic bit of play right there. I gotta give credit to John for not getting juked out by Wolf off that one. And we can take a look at items real quickly. Sunfire Cape and Spirit Massage picked up for Chump Jump. He's actually getting engaged on right now. Chris looking to charge him. Nice slice comes out of Chump. Gets him a little bit of distance here. He does not have flash though. There is no red buff on the other side. He will continue to be knocked away though. He won't have an ultimate. He should potentially be going down here in just a second. And Chris will secure that one. But in the meantime, the rest of the team is actually pushing this bottom lane. They pull two towards the top, and they're looking for a free turn on the bottom. And right now, there's nothing to stop them from making this happen. Lucian is middle, out of position. That will be turret number 5 going over to AoE here. Have fantastic control of the game. Everything they do, it might look like a mistake if you look at it at first. It actually turns into a great play. They're able to, realize the situation, change things around. Alright, so what are vVv gonna do about this? They're currently down about 3,000 gold. Not there just yet. And he said it perfectly, Miracle Moose. Sorry, Pikachu, not Miracle Moose, my bad. Fantastic turret game out of AoE right now. They're controlling the pace right now, and you can see they're trying to just react to it every single time. Bounty will dodge the Q at Lee Sin. And be able to run away with the help of his team. Actually, a great set of jukes right there too, not to mention that black shield to dodge the rubber ducky coming out of Ziggs. Okay, now looking for a fight. Vonk will get her passive popped here. Unfortunately, Ziggs doesn't have his ultimate to go for the engage, but we'll force Vi to go back too, and they could maybe get some damage on that middle turret. Instead, they do back away and clear out the vision. Gonna steal a red off of this. Will gain further control of this game right now, and Elements may just showing his reasoning for going to AoE right now, for going towards this team, and he's been making them actually look pretty damn good, practicing quite a bit, and they're doing a fantastic job of just playing that turret game, like Pikachu was saying earlier on in chat. And let's see if they can continue to do this though, because Chris and Tails are looking for a response, and they will get it out of that turret. But will they continue to push? They will spot out Nami. We'll get some good damage onto him. Culling gonna come out of the cack, and he's gonna get taken down almost instantly right there. Now they're looking for Nami off of this, and should be able to escape. Dark Binding might come in. Oh, nice bubble comes out though, knocks up 2 people. And Aqua Prison does save his life, and even Vi coming around will back away. And now Baron gonna be started. There's no Lee Sin, there's no smite to stop this. There's no wards down on top of it either. And they could go for it, but right now they're just trying to bait them in. And Ziggs gonna get some nice elements. He's gonna go down from this one. Actually, no, he gets a flash over the wall. Did not expect that to come in, to be honest. And now we see Ace the Hole come in. Ziggs ulti as well. And Gonti gets very low, and they completely forced him off of that. And that was with the flash of the Gonti going for the engage with that ultimate. Unfortunately for them, they weren't able to secure any kills off of that. Great reaction. Now we see the rest of AoE heading down for Dragon. They should be able to secure it here as Chris might be looking for a fight here in middle. As well as a Blanc off the side. He's currently level 12. Falling behind in that department, not to mention CS. 50 CS behind his opponent here. Take a look at overall gold. I mean, he's down about 1,600 gold right now, and that's an eSword draw to put it in perspective for you guys. And Blanc definitely needs that as he is sitting on that voice tap. Doesn't have sword boots though. Alright, we're looking for another fight here. Cat does get very low though. He's not tanky at all. You can see when he goes for the engages, he just dropped so damn quickly here, but doesn't matter. 6-5, 27 minutes in, let's call it. And they do maintain about a 2,000 gold lead here, but it's only been about 2,000. They haven't been able to really lengthen that lead much throughout this game. Next play, I honestly wouldn't be surprised to see maybe a bait around Baron. They've been doing a great turret game so far, having one man, go off to his side, and then from that, it's kind of like, hey, two people chase him down, we make a 4-on-3 play somewhere else, and we take a free turret off of that, but with only one outer turret left to go on that top side, they can't really afford to do that too much more. So Baron, I don't know, to me, is becoming more and more of a likely possibility here within the next few minutes. Now Chris looking for potentially a fight on a chump. Waiting for his team to come back him up here, but Kalen's there. And this might just be more fuel for the fire for them because Morgana off to the side does have ultimate available. Going on the Dark Binding, Vi going to be coming in as well. But Nami in hot pursuit with the help of Lee Sin and Ziggs, and they're going to back away. We're going to get this one up here, and this should be another turn now because LeBlanc is out pushing middle, trying to get some farm, trying to get some levels, but isn't there to defend against the push onto this top side. And right now, they're using everything they possibly can. The Colin even coming out, trying to wave clear as quick as possible as, let's see, Chump just tank up a couple of turret hits right there to allow Evan to get some free hits onto it. And it will be falling here, I would imagine, very shortly. Chris going to be coming in from the backside and looking to hold on to. So look at the contest this. And if he can get the poke down that he needs. And that's not it right there. They could actually go for an engage because LeBlanc is back as well. We see Vi up to the side, going for the engage. Actually goes straight on to Evan. He does actually get locked up really well, but the barrier and the flash comes out. The Ziggs ultimate comes in, secures a kill and is snuggled. And he will be laying in bed, cuddling up with that water balloon that just blew him up. And now we'll have that 5-on-4 fight yet again. And Evan, fantastic reactions coming out of him to be able to escape that one. And they still have that Mikhail's Crucible before they heal if they need to. Chris still trying to poke away as best as he can. And right now, I don't think LeBlanc can get in there and really stun anyone up at the moment, or really blow anyone up at the moment. That will be a turret going down. Gonti, oh, Kaki wants it, but he doesn't have ultimate up. And he will let that one get away. Instead, continue pushing here. Look how fast that turret is dropping down to half health only after a couple of seconds, and that will fall down here. And the next wave, unless they do decide to back off, Pekka gets very low in health. And it looks like they will just disengage, go back to base and buy up with their money, and maybe steal away as much jungle as they possibly can, or maybe actually bait in the other team here. It looks like it's not the latter of those two. I'm just going to just clear out that ward. Cullinan just unfortunately a little bit too late. Won't be able to really stop anyone from backing though. Evan has to be careful right now. Doesn't want to get locked down here as Vi gonna go over the wall. Won't use ultimate yet again here. Evan doesn't really have much, but Chaos Crucible though is enough to keep him alive. And then Ziggs ultimate gonna come in from the side. It's just barely gonna miss though as Kak actually gets the flash, lands the Q, and looking for the kick. Will actually kick away Tails into his team as he's looking to secure the kill for himself. Tails will go down. He'll pick up another fantastic play out of him. To be honest, completely locks them down, and a great usage out of Lee Sin and showing his mastery of, hey, I don't need the kill to kick or to kill Vi, the kick to kill Vi. I can use that to kill Tails as well, and I pick up 2 free kills off of that. Chris, in the meantime, pushing bottom, trying to go for the split push game right now. That's how that Black Cleaver done, and they actually will get a turret here and force Evan to continue to push out this bottom lane. And it's just only giving him more farm. He's starting to catch up to Tails, though. He has a Bloodthirster, Last Whisper, Zeal, and that Fan Dancer almost completed here. They're seeing Cac and Chump actually go for a red steal, so Chris might be looking to potentially thwart this one. They will be spotted by a ward, though, so I'd imagine they're just going to back away instead. Not try to steal away that red. Is it not Cac? Wait, what? What am I supposed to call this guy? Oh, Hummin, you're making me jealous. Alright, so we're 31.5 minutes in. We're approaching that point for Baron to be potentially started up here, as we do see gonna escape yet to get on that top side, as we do see now Vi getting him locked up here. Let's see which one actually on his first. Renekton will be able to escape, as well as Vi. Cac still looking for the fire elements. We get caught up here. Morgana ultimate comes in, lets out two people. They will actually get locked down permanently here, but the wave perfectly separates the entire team. Here comes Evan off from the side. He has a lot of damage, and Chump is taking up everything as Cac gets a nice engage, gets the kill on the Gonti, and looking for the kill on the Vi. They will pick that one up here. Evan gets that one, and they do force them back. Fantastic engage yet again, and they're looking stronger by the moment here, as we're now 32 minutes in. So right now, AoE looking like they're the stronger team, to be honest. I mean, I don't know, they're kind of, I want to say they're outplaying vVv in every way, but the thing is, they're still not that far ahead in gold. Like, vVv still giving them a good run for their money. They're still doing a great job of continuing to farm up. They're still taking turrets whenever they possibly can. It's just... I don't know, it's just, they just keep being caught out in really bad positions, and AoE is able to pull them in the right directions and completely cut them off and separate them and make plays off of the bad positioning that vVv seems to be able to get into here. But right now, let's see what items are picked up here. Should have Void Staff coming in for Physics in just a few when he does go back. The Death Cap is done for him. We have the Fan Dancer now picked up for Evan. The Random Wind's Omen done for Chump in that top lane. A Brutalizer actually picked up for Get Snuggled, as well as a Chain Vest, or sorry, not Chain Vest, sorry, a Giant Spell going into a Random Wind's Omen, and the Death Cap coming out of Peckin here very soon. But thing is, I think it might just be a little bit too late. He doesn't have Stork Boots, doesn't really have the damage he needs to burst anyone down here. And the thing is, with that Jace, like, they want to be sieging. They want to just be letting him poke as much as possible, and from that, allow LeBlanc to go in and burst someone down. But the thing is, they keep getting engaged on. They're the ones that are defending, and that doesn't work out as well for them because they don't have the time to get the poke in they need. They don't have the control of the game that they want, and they're forced to, you know, dance to the music of whatever AoE wants to listen to. All right, so 34 minutes in now. I think we're fastly approaching the end of the game, to be honest. All it takes is maybe one more team fight. They can potentially finish this off, because most of the fights that have actually happened here have gone AoE's way very heavily. It's not like, oh, it's been close fights, you know, it's been 2-2 trades or like 2-3 trades. It's been pretty much like 3-0 or 2-0s. So they're only getting up a total of 5 kills here, or 5 deaths, 35 minutes. And you can see they're trying to get this turret down here. Slowly making their way in. They have a huge weight pushing top though, so they might need to back up off of this and push that one back out here. They have control, or full vision control, over Baron, and right now, look where they are. They might be trying to bait someone into the bush instead. Back off. Now they're potentially coming up from the side. Lee Sin looking for the engage. Lee Sin going to come in. Going to connect actually with Vi. We're going to get LeBlanc actually locked up here. Cat gets a nice little bit of a slow onto him. Peckin will be able to escape that, but now he's in a terrible spot from this. He's in a terrible position. This allows the rest of them to push out on the middle here. He's forced to back away. Vi's forced to back away. And they're looking to shove this turret down as quick as possible. But I would imagine with LeBlanc finally getting back to base, as well as Vi, not able to push off of that, and they will be able to get back into the lane. and stop any sort of pressure coming onto this middle turret here. And the buff will be picked up here. So 36 minutes in. Pretty big gold we finally built up, and I say pretty big even though it's, yeah, about 5,000-6,000, because it's only been about 2 to 3 the entire game so far for the side of AoE. They've finally been able to build up a big lead right now. They haven't been able to do much with it just yet. Chris currently 3-0 on that chase. So that West Whisper done. He's actually have a lot of damage behind him now, and he can poke very easily. If he hits Evan or Physics once or twice, they're gonna get blown up quickly. What is... Okay, I'm gonna ignore Twitch chat for a little bit because I have no idea what is even going on in there. A lot of emoticons there. None of mine, though, apparently. I can see who's subbed to me and who's not subbed to me in that chat. I think Necro's the only one. But you can see right now, the side of AoE, they're setting up for Baron. They're getting some vision around. They're trying to clear any opulence that they do have. I also think they're partially just waiting for... Oh, they somehow doesn't get blocked. Partially just waiting for the other team to make a mistake here. And now Pekka forced to go back to base. That actually might have been what they exactly needed into this. And you can see they are waiting in a bush. Chris, look at the damage he just did to Evan off of just one hit. And that shows how strong he is. And that shows if this was a little bit of a different game where, you know, maybe they were the ones pushing, how much different it truly could be. Wow, Necro, that hurts. That hurts. Dang it, I can't stream. I can't stream games I want to stream at home because my internet is too bad. If I stream Counter-Strike, I get like 20 to 40 MS higher. So I sit at about 70 to 100 MS, and that you can't play on that easily. It's unfortunate. But Barrett will be started off here. Ziggs just trying to harass them. He's now going to commit onto... Wow, onto LeBlanc. Look at the damage. And he is forced to completely back away right now. And that should be Baron going over to AoE here. But we have Vive to the side looking for the potential steal. They do have a ward down finally on it. He's going to charge up that Q. He's going to look to go for the wall. Maybe he'll flash it. He's going for the smite still. And he will secure it. He gets it. And Tails almost getting blown up complete for that Ziggs ultimate. But with that engage, he's taken down now Cac and Chump looking for a fight here. But the Dark Binding... Sorry, the Dark Binding. That was the Queen... trinket coming out of Gaunty right there. Does slow them down. The Q, it's gonna land. He's gonna go in for Gaunty. Gaunty gets a kick. Oh my god, the hope of the flash completely destroys Tails, and now we see Chump eat the snare coming out of Pekka and locks him down. Cat going back in, looking for a potential kill as he does back away. The ultimate gonna come out of Nami, gonna actually get the knock up on a Gaunty. As we do have Jace finally pick up a kill, and Elements flashing in, looking for a fight. The Ignite, take it away, and it will be enough. He will go down. There'll be a 3-for-1 trade as they do lose Baron, but honestly, it doesn't matter in the end. It works out for him. It's only 2 people escape with it. Yeah, they get the gold, but they got the fight that they wanted. That's exactly what they're looking for. Oh my god! Physics! What was that? He knocks up Pekka and completely interrupts his entire combo and keeps his teammates alive. Holy crap, that was an amazing play. And they do secure the inhibitor turret. They don't... Actually, no, do get the inhibitor down, and they finally got that crack in the armor that they needed out of vVv. Australian internet sucks. I would imagine so. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow, Necro. Probably won't be CS though, because of my internet. Maybe it will be, and I'll just complain the entire time, but... Either way, 40 minutes in, 14 to 6. Goal lead 6,000-ish right now. And I think AoE are finally able to push forward and win. They're pushing the bomb side. I love this move out of them because it means they will have the furthest distance away when they go for that inhibitor turret. Or they will be the furthest distance away from that top lane that they can be, which means vVv has to send someone up there to defend against it, and they have to run even further if they want to have hopes of defending onto the push here. So I really love it. A lot of teams don't really utilize it too much, which is really weird in my opinion. We'll see how they can capitalize off it. Chump, not really caring about the damage, as you see right there. Even has a team that builds into his Ravenous Hydra because, you know, he can. And we will see Chris finally back away. The inhibitor turret taking some damage here. We'll get knocked out about half health. Chump getting a little bit too aggressive here. He might get actually taken down. We'll see the Nogwave come in and actually gets a great disengage. Ziggs also comes in, blows up Snuggled. Now we're gonna go back to push onto this turret. Already down very low on life. Evan gonna be able to secure that one. Pekin just trying to distract. Chris still looking for the fight off to the side. He's actually blown back to the other team. He should be able to escape this one. We'll get Nami bubbled though, but they won't both engage off that cat. Gonna back away. And that will be a second inhibitor going down, but with Vi still dead, Evan still pushed onto the Nexus turrets. He's chunking this down so quickly, almost on the half-life after just a couple of attacks here. The Dark Body will come in, it will land on the cat, he will get bursted down here, and will finally be a kill coming in for Pekin, his second of the game, as he gets a shutdown as well on top of that. And that forces the rest of AoE to just back away. Dark Body will not land, as Physics does flash it. And they will go back to base to spend their monies here. So now, 2 inhibitors down, 1 Nexus turret already taking quite a bit of damage. And here we can go for that nail in that coffin. They can go for the push on the middle if they want. Go for that push that they can do to pick up the win. Banishing Jason? Why are you banishing Jason? I don't understand banishing. Those ace in the holes, they are starting to hurt a lot on LeBlanc. And right now, you see Pekin looking for a fight, but fortunately there's no dragon to take. Top lane is being shoved in. Chris having a fantastic game so far, 4-0-1. It's just unfortunate that he can't get the position that he wants to with poking to really open up these kills here. And you can see it's almost 100 CS dips between the 80 carries, but if we look at total gold, Evan's still ahead. Only 4-1-6. His Infinity Edge now done. No defensive items, as well as on the side for Tails. And he's really trusting his team for their protection. But you've seen just how many times has Pekin been able to get into the back line and attack Evan? Not even once. So, Colin gonna come out. Not gonna do too much though. Chris though can do a little bit more. First inhibitor has spawned on that top side. But we'll see what's gonna happen here, and see if they're gonna push on this turret. Evan, let's be careful. Gonna heal up after 2 auto attacks though. Turret should be falling here. We see the engage position coming out. Ziggs gets locked up here by Vi, and now he's all by himself. LeBlanc coming in for the backside finally, just as I start talking about it, gets the shutdown of Caitlyn. Now looking for a second one to Elements. He might actually pick this one up here as he actually flashes away. Chris looking for the kill. Elements gonna get taken down there. No, he still survives, but Ziggs finally falls. Cax gonna finally fall, and now Chump gonna go down as well. We're gonna see an ace actually coming out of the side of vVv, all from one mistake, all from one thing I just pointed out, of the fact that Pekin hasn't been able to get into the backside of the team, and hasn't been able to get anywhere near Evan, but he finally does once. He finally picks up the kills, and that might have just secured them an inhibitor, because they have 40 seconds on every single person on the other team. They're gonna get this turret down. They're gonna pick up a second one. They're gonna definitely pick up an inhibitor. And that might have been exactly what they need to turn this one around. But meantime, we are seeing back at base. They lose out on a Nexus turret. That has fallen. That does give that potential to continue to push in and potentially go for that victory here. But the inhibitor turret, that one will go down. Tails are very low on life. Ziggs ultimate. How long is that left? 10 seconds. The team will back away though. They won't continue to push in. And it will be an inhibitor picked up for them off the back of a great team fight. And that's just what you can do at this point in the game. 44 minutes in. If you lose a team fight with 5 people, then that means you're going to lose out on a lot more than that. And now it's pretty much for both teams. One more team fight, and it's going to be it. And we'll decide the outcome of this game.
Respawning soon.
Okay, so 45 minutes now. All inhibitors are now alive for the side of vVv. Now Baron is up. You can see the side of vVv are not in a position to defend against it. So certainly should be Baron secured for the side of AoE now, and bit of a mistake there. They were waiting for Dragon, and now it only has 10 seconds left to go. Oh god, Miracle Moose, you watch Sync stream, don't you? Because he's the only person in the last, I'd say, like 5 years I've ever heard say hyphy. I don't know, I think it's kind of funny. But right now, it looks like the side of AoE going to actually shove up middle, take out the super minions on the way, and potentially take down those side inhibitors here. And they got Baron, they've got Azonias on Ziggs now. They have another new Nuclear drop. They're buying everything they possibly can because they want to go for the final push here. And have everything in their pocket to do so here. As long as Pekin, doesn't get on the backside and doesn't get to Evan, then they should easily be able to secure this one here. Here we go. Gonna shove down middle by coming in from the back. Won't be spotted by the ward just yet here, as well as Pekin coming in from the side. Won't be spotted out by the ward though, and will be forced to back away. Vide though, still able to get the engage that they want to. Gosh, gonna spot out the ward, gonna take away the vision. Won't go for the engage though, because the block is not in the right spot to make this happen. And I believe they didn't even see Vide doing that. They didn't even see Vide taking that vision away. And just as I mentioned, that CAC actually does know that's happened, and does shove him out of that spot here. So they're trying to be careful. They don't want to get engaged upon on the backside. If they do that, they will have a happy game here. Just going to spot where Vi is yet again. Just going to warp this up so they can't let that happen. And Zig's ultimate just going to use to shove out that bottom lane. And you can see the side of AoE. After that last fight, they're being very, very careful. And they know where LeBlanc is. And LeBlanc even invested into that sweeping lens just to spot them out. Give him the opportunity. Tails getting a very bad position. Nice job by Chris though to knock him away. At a very, very tense point in this game right now. You see both sides still trying to make the plays happen. Lucian though forced to go back to base. Won't be here to clear out the waves. Won't be here for the next fight, and they're just trying to get some damage onto this turret. They have the top and bottom lane. They could go for the inhibitor on, and it actually would make it so they have full control of vision around the map. But instead, they really want this turret, and they really want to stop these super minions pushing down middle. And honestly, that's not the call I would make if I was in this situation. I would hit that top or bottom inhibitor, because it's a spot you can completely control the vision around you. You won't be in a choke point like this, but right now they're going to continue on this path. Still looking for the fight here. You can see Chris 400 CS. The inhibitor has finally respawned. And Chris actually 6-0-3. Has another BF sword. Only gonna come out and do absolutely nothing. And with no super minions coming in, they're gonna head towards the top side, and they're gonna look for the inhibitor here. That's very dangerous. CAC taking quite a bit of damage from Chris. That was just 2 auto attacks. You can see him still doing a lot of damage, even on the chump right there. And if Evan can't play this one correctly, he can actually lose the game for them. I'm not sure why LeBlanc ate that one, especially since Lucian has a Bloodthirster, but did anyways. The inhibitor is knocked down very low. That will go down. Dominus popped by Renekton there. I'm not sure exactly why. And the rest of AoE gonna back away. Looks like they might even go for the bottom inhibitor now, I would guess. Take out a wave middle, because, you know, why not? And that bear buff's still on them for a little bit longer. It should be almost up. Yeah, actually it's about 10 seconds for now. And they will rotate down towards the bottom side. Super minions will now push the top lane. Let's see if there's one in this wave or not. Nope, it's actually in the next wave. Just coming right now. And they are looking to stall us out. Remember, there's no hurry for them to take this next inhibitor. The super minions will push top. There's only one Nexus turret alive. Pekin off to side with Vi. Oh, this is going to be it. Evan, he's going to get locked up with his Zonius, comes out of physics because he realizes he's going to get burst down. They switch immediately to the bot. They lock him down. And because that one Zonius had just saved their team here. And Whoop is not able to get in there and pick up the kill. Tails, ace in the hole, going to survive for just a little bit here. And that's going to allow Evan to push in with that red buff. Look for another shot. Maybe slow someone down here. Go for the inhibitor. And that one Zonia's completely turned that fight around, because that was going to be someone dead. And instead of going for the engage right onto Caitlyn, they try to get Ziggs. And from that, Caitlyn's able just to attack, able to get all this harass down, able to get the next inhibitor turret down. Physics, does survive. As Monty won't get the dart binding in. Now Evan being forced to run away will do some really good damage on the block right there, as you just saw. They should be able to show some back here. Baron buff has disappeared though. Now, Trump can get locked down by another Dark Binding. Evan still looking for the fight here. They do have 2 inhibitors down. They have 1 inhibitor open in the middle lane. And we are 51 minutes in. I honestly didn't expect to get to this part, or this late. Stop showing off Cax. Okay, so 51 minutes in, just like I was saying, I didn't expect it to actually go this late into the game, the way AoE's playing the entire time, but that one fight that vVv did pull off was able to turn things around. But now, with all 5 men alive, new items bought up, they're going to start to shove on a middle here. Vi is behind them, though. And there is a potential for that engage to come in. They know he's there, though, from that ward. He's going to come in from the back here. They're looking for the last fight. And you see that Banshee's Veil done for Evan. Won't mitigate a lot of damage here. And you can see they're very hesitant to go for the push. Let the Super Minions push that top and bottom lane. And you can see up towards this top side. I'm going to give you a little bit of a glimpse. 2 Super Minions pushing down. 1 next turret to defend against it. All they do is play the waiting game here. They don't need to go for the fight. And they will in this Vi, though. Come from the backside, looking for the engage. Does get on Evan. Evan getting bursted down. He does survive, though, with just a sliver of health with the help of that locket. He will get the kill to Snuggle. He will live. And if Elements wasn't that quick on the locket, that would have been a dead 80 carry, and that would have been a completely different fight where they pick up the 2 kills. The 1 next turret already down low on life. They're going to be able to pick this one up here as now Wolf trying to come from the side. He's looking for potentially an engagement onto Evan. Will back away, but Chris picks up the kill. He goes Godlight now 7-0-3. Looking for more of a fight here as he goes on to Physics. He will actually just force and flash away. And now we see Physics get taken down. The next turret finally does fall here, but at what cost? Cax will go down as well. And now Nami's the last one alive against Chris and against Tails here. He will flash away. And instead of going for potentially the push and into the victory, they're going to shove these minions off of the Nexus, and they're going to hold on for another fight here. But they're being overran by minions. This is a crazy, crazy game. 53 minutes in now. And wow. It's only 4 a.m. Yeah, it is 4 a.m. I will see the sun rise before today's over because we still have the best of 3 coming up in the grand finals. And right now, Elements spot out the Baron. Going to be clearing away any vision that was possibly there. And looking for the final push, I guess I have to say. Thing is, with those 3 inhibitors down, the top has respawned. All you do is take the top inhibitor again. Don't need to fight. Stall. And you'll be able to do well here. But now, alright, started off Baron. Does have the help of Tails there. Element's the only man to defend against us here. This could be very bad. Alright, getting down to below half-life. Can Elements potentially pull up the steal? No, it's going to back away, and that will be Baron. Picked up. Oh, Vi. Oh! Careful there. And that will be Baron now secured. Second inhibitor has respawned. They just have to wait for the third. And they could be on the aggressor, to be honest. They have 280 carries basically with Chris there. It just comes down to if they can get these inhibitors alive, if they can shove the lanes out, and get enough wards down that the other team won't backdoor, because that Nexus is looking very juicy right now to be taken. And you know AoE are thinking about ways to possibly get in there. See you, C Benny. Have a good one. Thanks for just ditching me. Yeah, don't be a true man step for the entire stream. Alright, so AoE is not back. They don't have Baron though. They're looking for another inhibitor. Tidal Wave gonna come out. Not really gonna connect with anything though. And they want this inhibitor, you can see. And they are still pulling their attention away. Chump just trying to zone them up. Mining does that onto Physics though. Has to be careful. He will have his zoners alive. He does have DFG. And Guardian Angel has been picked up for Pack, so what's gonna happen here? Inhibitor already low on life. The middle one hasn't come up just yet. It will be soon though. And Wolf gets done up right there, and is very low life. He's gonna be forced to back out completely. The blood clone does lock the block the ultimate, but he gets taken down by Renekton, and Renekton falls as well, but that is a good trade for them. Now Chris, he's gonna get blown up here. He goes down as well, trying to get the kill on Physics. Physics will finally follow. His Tails is still alive, and they pick up another kill. That is gonna be now Kaylin being taken down as he towards the backside. That's a double kill, and now the last man alive is Lee Sin. They can shove down middle. Will Cac stick around? Will he go for the back door, or will they actually pick up another inhibitor? They have 60 seconds left on the lineup of the other team, and it looks like Lucian's gonna be the man to shove down mid lane here. And this is an insane game. Obviously, the late game does go over to the side of vVv, but I never really thought it would get 56 minutes deep into this one. And Tails, he's going to continue to push up. The GA no longer available for Cac here. And all of their inhibitors are now alive. He is going to secure one for himself. And now we might finally see vVv in the spot that they want to. Sieging down the other team here, and Tails just shoving Cac, saying, get the F away from my inhibitor. I am taking this. There's nothing you can do about it. And they will secure themselves yet another here. So Superman is now going to be pushing down middle. Looks like they want to shove top lane, bottom lane, pushing by itself. And we might actually see a comeback here on the side of vVv. They might be able to pull it off. They don't have their top inhibitor, so they're going to start shoving down on that one. Tails will pick up that turret. Will secure themselves a little bit more of a gold. Yep, Necro, yep. And we basically will see all items completed. Full builds coming in from both teams. Minus Pekin, who has 800 gold to spend, unfortunately. But Minions continue to shove bottom. Minions now shoving down middle here. I honestly feel like if they just 5-man Zerg rushed the Nexus, like they just waited till the other team left the base and just 5-man Zerg rushed it, they would take it. Like Evan hits it like twice and it goes down to half health. Instead, they're gonna stick together. Now, Necker, I really don't like that emoticon. It doesn't seem like good enough quality. I don't know. It's weird. I think I need to revamp mine. I need to get Sky to draw me a nose, and that'll be my new emoticon. But here, 58 minutes in, it comes down to this next fight. Like that's gonna pretty much do it. And you can see AoE are going for some guerrilla tactics here, hiding in the bushes, looking to catch them off guard. Air Force to shove up middle. Top lane is shoving for them as well. And where is the engagement going to come in? They obviously have 2 Nexus turrets to work with, but they cannot afford to lose out another fight. And vVv finally, after 58 minutes, are pushing. But now they're backing because the top lane they need to shove out again. And we'll go back and wait for that inhibitor to come up, it looks like. And again, the side of AoE just backing away. And you can tell after those last 2-3 fights, they're very hesitant to go for anything else. They've been winning the majority of the fights. Remember, they were up, was it 11-5 in this game? They had a huge lead, but the game just got too late. They didn't close it out early enough, and it allowed vVv to get back in here. But now, with 5 men, with Caitlyn finally coming in, they're gonna look for a push onto this middle inhibitor. LeBlanc finally has enough damage to burst a lot of people down here as actually the engage might come out as a battle camera work. Poland comes in and actually get some good damage on the Cac, forcing to back away. Vi, he's not gonna fight that one. He's not gonna go in by himself. This team is way too far away, but they're shoving down here. Remember, Supermans are pushing top. And I think AoE, they realize that they're gonna have to fight on the inhibitor and make sure it survives here. Do they have vision of actually Vi backing out? No, they don't. This one comes in. It's pecking down quite a bit of health, and now they're gonna shove up on middle here. Can't really back their Tails. What are you doing? What are you doing, Tails? Oh, he gets caught up here, but now Cac, he might be too far. He might be too invested. He gets hit with the but he gets taken down. But now they have the man advantage. They realize we can push onto this, but they need to clear that top wave before they get ahead of themselves. They have to do something about it. They cannot just go in for it. But here goes Vi. Does get interrupted by the Zhonya's coming out of Ziggs. Use the ultimate onto himself, just trying to shove them away. And that will force them to back, but they still get the kill. Tails, what are you doing? Why? He picks up the kill on the Evan though, and it's just Chris finally come over the wall, but now he is a huge portion of the damage. Here comes Vi again from the side. The block coming in. We'll miss the stair though. And now Element's getting 1v1 by Snuggled with the help of Physics. They should be able to pick up that kill as now Chris gets taken down. Elements will actually flash away. And now it's all in the hands of Pekka, and it's all on the hands of his back. And if he can do anything about this, he gets three people, sorry. And he will be able to escape this. But what was that flash into? I mean, I understand why he was doing it, but the ballsiness was over 9,000. And now Pekka all by himself, forced to defend off this three-man squad. There's not really much he can do about it. He goes straight into Physics, picks up the kill. And he's just looking to escape. He actually tries to flash away, but he's not going to escape that one. He's going to go down. That's going to be an ace finally coming in. And AoE not even going to hit the next. Will secure themselves the victory. After all of that, what an insane last fight coming in from both these teams. And we can look at the scoreboard for both of them as well. Chris 8, 2, and 9. He didn't die until he had 7 kills under his belt. 3-8-8 on the side of Vi, 5-5-5 for the Blanc, 6-4-10 for Tails, 1-7-9 for Gonti. On the side, 5-5-13 for Chump, 5-6-12 for CAC, 6-4-11 for Physics, and 6-5-10 for Evan. Even Elements finish off 4-3-22. So an insane game coming from both these teams. Well, that will now mean that we're going to have False Facade Gaming going up against AoE in the grand finals to determine who is the winner, who wins the money, and also who gets the first place seeding coming into the spring finals coming up a little bit later on this year. So guys, we're gonna go a quick little break after that hour and 1 minute game. But when we come back with those grand finals, we'll be kicking off, so don't go anywhere.